This is gonna be one of the retroest things I have ever seen hit the studio floor. Are you guys ready to check this out? All right, roll the intro.
This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but they already knew that though, so here we go.
I'ma show you who I am unbreakable. I think you understand. Watch me escape it all. The world is in my hands, I am unbreakable. I'ma show you who I am.
Yeah, that's right, guys. This is a company by the name of Rubyoung. Now, a few of you may have seen Flossie Carter's review on this exact speaker. And in the beginning, he was calling it Rubyoung. And then he corrected himself and said Rubyoung. And that's exactly what I thought it was until I emailed them and asked, how the heck do you pronounce your name? Well, guess what, Mr. Carter? You were correct right in the beginning. It's Rubyoung, just like the gem that it is. Guys, for those of you that have never met me before, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Brannon No. That's right, there's absolutely no D belonging in this name, hence Brannon, not Brandon. So don't even bother, because I won't respond. Actually, I'll still respond, because I don't usually correct people. It's all the people that know me that love to correct the people that say my name wrong. Anyway, let's get on with the review. Not only is this thing retro looking, but you can personalize it. I mean, how cool is that? And it's not just any old print. It is exactly what you send them. It's going to be embedded into this pull-out panel with the honeycomb composite. It's just, it speaks premium, okay? It speaks premium. Now, the one that comes with this speaker, obviously you guys already saw, was this, I don't really know what it is. It's some kind of painted art of some sort, but they've got a plethora of ideas. You can pick from the website and find just the right one for you. The leather handle with these metal clasps, the wrapped leather all the way around the unit, and these metal bumper guards on all four corners. Beautifully assembled, and the white accent stitching all the way around this just screams antique. You know, it actually reminded me of an amplifier. That's exactly what this speaker looks like and weighs. And notice when I grab it, that leather feel, oh, premium. But yeah, you're looking at 16.5 pounds, so it's no lightweight whatsoever, or 7.5 kilograms. Now, in all reality, this is considered a shelf speaker, so I'm sure you guys are wondering, how big is it? It's not huge, okay? But the sound that comes out of this, when I show you that, that's huge. The size is 37 by 14 by 25 centimeters, or 14.6 by 5.5 by 10 inches. Oh, and by the way, keep in mind, you don't have to have the panel on this if you don't want to. I think it looks pretty badass without it, but of course, that looks much gooder, as my father-in-law would say. All right, since we have this on the table already, let's go ahead and dive in a little closer. Nerd out with me. We'll go over the specs and all the controls next. All right, taking a closer look from the front side all the way to the right, you're going to have a physical knob for your volume up or down. Now, I think that really adds to the retro look of the speaker. Next to that, you're going to have your power button, which is a physical button as well. And just under this really cool Rubyoung by your side font, you have an optical button. That's right, guys. You are going to be able to plug this into your TV and add this cool decor to any flat screen that you have and get amazing sound on top of that. Something you don't find very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it on a Bluetooth speaker. Speaking of Bluetooth, there's your Bluetooth button right in the middle, and then to the left of that is your auxiliary, which we're going to go over that in the back of the unit in just a second. Following that, you'll have a physical pairing button to be able to connect to any device you wish, tablet, phone, etc. Lastly, you'll have the mode switch physical knob, giving you outdoor mode, hi-fi mode, and ambient modes. And we're going to try all three of those with a music test. All right, let's talk boom, shall we? You'll have two 5¼ fiberglass woven woofers and two 1-inch silkscreen spherical tweeters. Say that 5 times real fast. I dare you. Summing all that up will give you 240 watts of delicious audio. Now, the frequency response time you're going to get on this is 50 hertz to 20 hertz. And the distortion rate is less than 0.0002%.
Oh my God!
Do you guys realize how minute that is? I mean, we're talking small, like next to nothing. And lastly, the speaker comes with 5.1 Bluetooth. So that's going to be fantastic for any connections that you have with whatever device you're using. And you'll be able to get quite some distance away from the actual speaker. And that's going to come in very handy when you're using the outdoor mode in the outdoors. All right, let's flip it over and show you all the connections. All right, here it is. You have yourself a 3.5mm analog output, a 3.5mm auxiliary input, an optical in. Yeah, remember plugging a TV in? That is something very rare. Love it. Then you'll have the physical on-off switch, and then you have your figure 8 AC adapter, and I thought this was very bizarre. Check it out. I'm so used to seeing holes in a plug, and this is solid. Is that weird? Let me know down in the comments if you guys have seen something like that. And if you are totally confused on how to work this, which it's not going to happen, but they do include this beautiful, thick, fully colored manual and how to do and work everything. Then on the very bottom of the speaker, you're going to get 4 rubber pegged feet, which is going to stabilize this thing. God, it's got some heft to it. Keep it stationary and not go anywhere when it's thumping. All right, let's fire up a sponsored song by yours truly, ARTLIST. If you're a content creator looking for that next song title, ARTLIST has a plethora of songs to choose from. Or how about those sound effects that you hear in all my videos? What about that perfect stock footage you've been looking for? ARTLIST and ARTGRID have it all for your creative needs. And be sure to get yourself 2 free months on top of the 1-year subscription using my provided link down below. You are welcome.
The nights grow colder and lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight. Will you love me to the sun?
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.N. to the easy ear. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance, but his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is our grid. Heat the air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been severed. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we welcome to go. Yo, we're just leaving. I think about time that somebody go get them their coat. You know I got all that anthem. Come back in. What you call that add-on? Got anthems and bands with masters. Getting them right like my name was Miranda. I ain't bigger dead than alive. I ain't bigger dead than alive. One more time. This is forever. Remember the legend. He never will die. Yeah. I ain't bigger dead than alive. Bigger dead than alive. I ain't bigger dead than alive.
Now this is the part that I tell you that the sound coming out of this thing is just incredible, okay? The shitty part is that Anytime any of us, YouTubers, content creators, influencers, whatever you want to call us, that do reviews on any audio products will never be able to give you 100% of its dedication to how it really sounds. We're using microphones of all different sorts, okay? It's coming from whatever microphone the reviewer picks. Now, I have good professional microphones, trust me, but it still doesn't do its justice, and it never will. And that's unfortunate because I'm telling you guys, the sound that comes out of this is incredible. Let's go ahead and hit up the pros and cons and get you guys out of here. Pro number one, what do you guys think it's gonna be? Any guesses? I'll give you a hint. It's got a lot to do with the looks. If you had thought premium build, you'd be correct. Because guys, I'm telling you, this system is different from anything I've ever seen before in a Bluetooth speaker, okay? It's totally retro. It looks like it's something out of 1960s, 1970s at best. Wherever you have this, in your living room, bedroom, kitchen, wherever you have this, it's definitely going to be one hell of a conversational piece. And not to mention, you can customize the speaker to your personal liking. What other speaker out there gives you that ability? I'm thinking none at this moment. But you never know, a few companies might get wind. And lastly, 240 watts of power. Okay, guys? It is a very, very loud speaker with its deep bass, perfect mids, excellent trebles. Now, of course, I've been beefing the speaker way up on the pedestal, okay? Where there are pros, there are some cons, and I have a couple. Con number one is the fact that this speaker is only used through an AC adapter, okay? So you cannot plug it in, charge it by any means. There's no battery inside to be able to make this more of a portable speaker, okay? It's more of a stationary speaker. It's definitely a shelf speaker, but they have the outdoor mode, which means you can take it outside. However, you have to make sure you have a plug outside, because if you don't, you're not getting any sound out of this. Which kind of brings me to con number two. There is no power bank on that, and it's probably because there's no battery, obviously included, but what I wish they had is an actual AC adapter on board that when you have this plugged in, you're able to plug a charger in to the device, which is a phone or a tablet or whatever you're having connected to the speaker, charging while you're playing it outside, because everything is going to be operated through your phone device, including play and pause, forward to track, reverse track, and that is my last and final con, is they have no play pause, no forward to track. So the only function you really have is a manual knob for volume, but that's it, okay? So everything is going to be controlled through the device that's connected to it, whether it's Bluetooth or auxiliary. Now, keep in mind there are actually two different models, okay? The one that's displayed today is the R830. They also have an R630, which is a downsized model. The main differences are 120 watts versus the 240, Bluetooth 5.0 versus the 5.1, and that's it, I think. Yeah, so the retail price of the R830 is $699.99. I know. Wow. I know. That's a big chunk of cabbage, but hey, don't worry, guys. We're not going to make you pay that. Not on Brannon No's channel. No. I'll have an affiliate link down in the description. That's right. I am part of their affiliate program. Another company has accepted Brannon No. Make sure to type in my personal code, Brannon, and you'll be getting yourself 30% off the retail price, taking $209 off, bringing it down to $489.99. So yes, $490, but it's a hell of a lot better than $700, don't you think? Now, if that's a little bit over your budget, you can always pick up the 630 and you can still use my code to get that 30% off. Retails for $549.99. With the 30% off, it's gonna knock $165 off, making the final price $384.99, so $385. The build quality alone is worth it in these little speakers. As far as I know, they've been selling like hotcakes as of late, so get yourselves on down there and pick yourself up a fun color. Speaking of colors, pick up the R830 in this beautiful ruby red. That's right, ruby red. You guys notice my hat? I had to match. something I do. Or Samurai Black. Speaking of Samurai Black, the closest I can come to is my Samurai knife. Let's open up a fortune cookie. Get you guys out of here, shall we? Oh my gosh. Guys, check out the color keyword on my fortune cookie. Is that not the most bizarre thing? I swear, some of these fortunes are actually kind of creepy, to be honest. Oh, shoot. I guess I should read it. Sorry. Love is like war. Easy to begin, but hard to stop. Yeah, you could say that. For sure. All right, guys. I know this was a short and sweet one, but hey, if you've still lasted this long in the review, well, you're either family or crazy. That's okay. We don't judge. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe on your way out if you are not already, and I'll be seeing you in my next video.
I'm wrong, I'm gone. Y'all can catch the wave that I am on. I am icon, y'all are wide wrong. Think that I'm a reconciled bond, so ain't nothing to it though. This is on me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Keeping it true to form 10 L's into a milli though. But they already knew that those farewell to your opinions. Know that he is something. This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know.